Hey everybody, welcome back for another memory keeping video. So this is for July 22nd through the 28th, and the kit is by Apple Blossom Prints. I believe it's called Carnival, and I don't know who the artist is. If you do know who drew this art, let me know. It it's like I can kind of maybe guess who drew this. I've seen this art a lot, or this artist a lot, but I don't 100% know. But yeah, I used this kit this week because we did go to the state fair, the closing weekend of the California State Fair. We got very lucky this year and the weather was quite nice this week. So on Friday night, it was actually getting chilly at the fair, which my past experience with going to the state fair, I haven't been in a long time. I think the last time I went was probably like 2016. But my past experiences with the state fair have been it's been like the hottest day of the year because our state fair is the last 2 weekends of July and it's in Sacramento. And in the last 2 weeks of July in Sacramento are really not great weather, but a lot of schools go back to school here like the first or second week of August. Some still stick to like the traditional day after Labor Day. And when I was in elementary school, that is what we did in Sacramento. We went back the day after Labor Day and then got out around like middle of June. But a lot of surrounding school districts go back really early when it's still like so hot outside. And then the kid, I don't know what they do with recess nowadays when it's like 105, like, I don't know. But yeah, that's why the state fair, I think that's a big part of the reason why the state fair is so early in the summer still. Yeah, not my favorite thing, but I don't run the world. If you don't know, if you're new here, I do work in education. I work in higher education. And if I had my way, I would restructure the whole school year. Vote for me for president. Actually, don't, because I will not be running for president ever, probably, except sometimes I get so mad about things that I'm like, maybe I should, instead of just complaining. But then I don't have the personality for it, if I'm being honest. I don't really want to win people over. I want them to do what I think is right, and I certainly don't want to get corrupt. This is going off on a tangent. I don't know how we got here. I am so sorry. Anyway, yeah, if I ran the world, we would actually switch school years to be year-round so that we would do like 3 or 4 months on and then a month off and then rinse and repeat throughout the year, because I think it would just help with burnout on both the students' part and the teacher's part. Just a thought. Anyway, moving on. The base is done. We're color blocking this week because there's a lot of fun colors in this kit. My first habit tracker is for going outside, and my second one is for doing Duolingo. I actually only needed one habit tracker this week, but I forgot that when I was putting down the base. So I marked the days that I went outside in the hellish July heat. Then I put down my dinners for the week. And then I'm going to come back to the sidebar later because I didn't really have anything notable to mark in the sidebar this week, so I'll come back with an extra full box. Oh, we're doing it right now. Okay, there we go. And I only used one strip of washi this week. I saved the other strip that matched the date covers for when I use this kit again, because there are so many extra full boxes included in Apple Blossom Prints kits that you can very easily use a kit, an ultimate kit, twice. I think she just calls it a weekly kit and then a mini kit, not an ultimate kit, but the point still stands. So the first thing I marked on Monday was that week 9 of my Clover Kittens observation was complete. So that character is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I drove up to my dad's. Everyone was asleep because the people who live in my childhood home right now are my retired parents and my college-age sisters. So it was like 9 a.m. I had already been awake for like 2 hours, and my sister answered the door very sleepily. I was picking up his OBD, my dad's OBD scanner, because we were having issues with the car. I've still got it. I've still got the issues with the car and the scanner. So I marked that with a Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I drove the car around a bunch, and my Catalyst monitor was still not ready. So I put Abe and Eva Creations, very frustrated looking girl, at the top of Monday. Then I went home and took a nap because I had been up very early. I was trying to beat the heat. The air conditioning doesn't work in the car that I am trying to get fixed. So I needed to go as early in the day as possible. So I came home and took a nap with Clover, my kitten. So the character is from Beneva Creations and the script is from Leonard Designs. I did another drive with the car later in the day once it cooled down a little bit, and I didn't get anywhere with that, so that character is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I watched more Great British Bake Off, so that donut was from Sugar Pop Fizz. Tuesday, I marked that it'll be 2 months till we go see Casey Musgraves, so I'm going to put in a guitar character from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I went to the DMV this day because my registration expired the day before, but since my car didn't pass smog check, it was not street legal anymore, so I needed to get a temporary operating permit that was related to smog checks, so I got the 60-day one. Interesting stuff going on at the DMV that day. It was a rather easy experience. Like, it wasn't terrible. Like, you can't get an appointment for this type of thing, so I just had to wait like for an hour. So all things considered, it went pretty well. And then I marked that it was 20 more days till Clover's medical observation would be complete with a Beneva Creations cat. Then I called an auto shop that my dad recommended. They could not see me for like another week because they're appointment based. That ended up going nowhere. Yeah, we'll talk more about that next week. Then I just relaxed because there was nothing else I could do at that point, and at the end of the day, I watched Great British Bake Off, so both of those characters are from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Flash forward like another month or so, I am leaning towards either dismantling the car or donating it because this whole situation has been really frustrating and dumb with the car. Yep, so that's where we're at with that now. Wednesday, I marked that I just didn't feel right with a depressed Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I marked that I tried some yoga with this character from Wonton in a Million. I decided to just not write anything with it because it was so big and it took up the space and color blocked the week nicely. I voiced over my July 1st plan with me, which made me like all caught up in my planner as of this point, but then I got behind again because I switched up the kits that I used. But anyway, that microphone is from Plana Hannah. And then I was still working on Clover's health journal this week, so I'm gonna mark that with a little planner icon. You can go back a couple of months and watch a video about Clover's health journal that I put together. I watched Great British Bake Off. I started series 6 this night, so the pie is from Beneva Creations, and then I gave myself a pedicure. I feel like I used to be able to like give myself a pedicure and it would last the whole summer somehow. This year I've had to like redo it already, and I have to redo it again. I feel like my toenails are growing like really fast. Is that too much information? Maybe. But it's also been good because then I can switch up the colors. But I don't know. There's not a lot of colors I like painting my toes. I'll do a lot of different things with my fingers, but for some reason my toes, I don't like doing different colors. It's very weird. I also like don't keep it up in the winter because like I don't wear open-toed shoes in the winter. But anyway, moving on to Thursday, I marked that my husband worked from home with some glasses from Sugar Pop Fizz. I updated my Indeed profile, which I feel like Indeed has kind of gone downhill as far as job listings, but I updated my profile there anyway. And then I had something that I had to write and mail, so that icon was from Plana Hannah. Clover ate a little bit of her litter this day, which was concerning because that was one of her neurological symptoms before. She hasn't done it since this day, but it really freaked me out. And then I played with the cats. So the 2 cats at the top of Thursday are from Itty Bitty Sticker Co., and then the one towards the middle is from Beneva Creations. I had cramps this day, so I'm marking that with a Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I finished Clover's health journal in my little B6 print impression planner this day, so I'm going to mark that with a little paw print that I think was from Pretty Gone Paper Co. like a very, very long time ago. Obviously, that shop is no longer open, so don't worry about it. And then I weighed Clover this day. I was meaning to do it on Monday, but the beginning of the week was so stressful that I forgot. So I just marked that with a weigh-in sticker from Cinderella Paper. And then I used this donut from SPC to mark watching more Great British Bake Off. Friday, the Paris Olympics opened. I didn't watch any of like the opening ceremonies. Obviously, I heard about all of everybody's opinions about all of it. But I didn't watch it. We were at the state fair this night, so I didn't see it. And also, I couldn't even figure out how to watch it anyway. So I heard about it later. Don't you worry. So I have these really cute Planner Olympic stickers from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. that she made a couple years ago when it was the Tokyo Olympics. So I used the one that's like the 5 cat head ring stickers to mark that the Paris Olympics opened. Then I marked that it was 2 weeks till our Washington trip, so that hiking sticker is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. as well. I marked that my husband worked from home with those Sugar Pop Fizz glasses, and then the next thing I marked was going to the fair that evening, so I just used a piece of deco from the kit for the tickets, and then the fair script is from Plana Hannah from a freebie from a while back. So we met up with some of my siblings and then my youngest brother's girlfriend and then my youngest sister's friend. So the first part that we met them at was the farm exhibit. So we went and said hi to like the alpacas and the sheep and the cattle and all of them. So I have this pretty sheepy icon left over from a sheep from that shop that I just chopped off the top because it's a little sheep to mark that. I saw the Jacob's sheep or goats. I can't remember what they are. I remember interviewing the person who keeps those type of animals a long time ago, back when I worked at the newspaper. So it's nice to see them again. They're very unique, both like with their horns and also their wool is pretty unique. Then my husband and I decided not to ride any rides because it does cost extra and like there was just nothing we really wanted to ride. I have bad experience with state fair rides anyway. One year, I think it was 2012, so this was before I met my husband, literally right before I met him, like the month before. I went on a ride that I hated so badly and I felt like I was going to fall off of it. I probably wasn't, it just felt like I was. And so I gripped things so tightly that my left hand went numb for a few days. My doctor didn't seem very concerned about it and brought up some other issues that I wasn't concerned about when I went to go see the doctor. So that was unhelpful. I don't miss that doctor. After I got off that ride, I passed out. So yeah, I'm not big on state fair rides. I'll go on some of them some years, but I don't care that much. So we just watched like my siblings and their friends ride some rides. So I marked that with a Ferris wheel from Plana Hannah. And then my husband and I got a funnel cake. We also got barbecue pork bow, which was something I hadn't seen at the fair before. So that was our dinner. My husband also got like a barbecue sausage or something that I took a few bites with, but I did want to mark the funnel cake. And there was funnel cake deco in this kit. So that was nice. Everything at the state fair food-wise is like more expensive than it probably needs to be, but it was a quite good funnel cake. It was like a classic, strawberry and whipped cream situation. And then we watched the fireworks, so I marked that with a little piece of deco from Alicia Craft. We didn't get a very good view just because of where we were sitting, but it was still nice to just see the fireworks. Clover at the beginning of Saturday in the middle of the night had a little bit of a wheezing fit, so I marked that with a Beneva Creations cat on Saturday, and then I was really groggy because we had been out pretty late the night before. And it was actually really nice weather this weekend. So it was 80 degrees about, give or take, which this time of year is cool weather. So I marked that with a weather icon from Plana Hannah. And then I was just cleaning out the car that I'm trying to get rid of. And so I marked that with a clean interior script from Oh Hello Co. I was watching a lot of Josh Johnson, so that munchkin is from Once More with Love, the laughing one. And I opened up the living room windows this evening, which was really, really nice. Evie gets to sit on the windowsills because we have nice big windowsills in this place, and she enjoyed sitting right up next to the screen. I did not let her do that in our last place because the screens did not seem very stable, and also we were on a second story, but here I can let her do that and there's plenty of space and I know the screens are pretty secure. So I marked that with a Molly Being a Creeper sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I marked doing some laundry with a Wonton and a Million laundry line. I wish I had not put that Magical Sticker Co. sticker over it, the laundry script. I think I could have just left it without a script, but oh well. Clear sticker paper, will never come up, so we're just gonna leave it. And then I watched more Great British Bake Off as well as After Midnight. This was kind of where I started to fall out of love with After Midnight. They had Chrissy Teigen on, and I feel like a lot of people don't know what Chrissy Teigen did. It's pretty bad in my opinion. I don't know why people are like, oh, let's uncancel her. I'm like, she did some pretty awful things to some people as a full grown up. I don't know that I don't like her anymore personally, but I marked watching Bake Off with a bagel sticker from Beneva Creations. Then at the top of Sunday, I marked Sleeping In with a Beneva Creations character. I marked Playing with the Cats as well, also from Beneva Creations. And then I cleaned out our garage and kind of swept our porch. We have some lovely trees in our neighborhood, but they drop leaves like no other. So I marked that with a broom from Wonton and a Million. I drove around my car to try and fix its issues. And then we had a budget meeting, my husband and I. We also made steak this night. We don't really often eat steak, but today my husband, I guess, found a good deal, so we gave some to the cats as well. We opened up the windows again, and then I watched more Josh Johnson. So the stickers at the bottom of Sunday are from Beneva Creations, Once More with Love, and Once More with Love as well. So that rounded out the week. I am pausing here to show you what's left of the kit, so I could definitely use this again because of the variety of full boxes left over, and then I have tons of things left over that are functional. So I definitely get a lot when I order an Apple Blossom Prince kit just because of the freebies that she gives. But I'm going to go ahead and fill in with my deco, starting off with the bigger pieces and then filling in with the tinier pieces a little bit later. I'm not going to film this whole section here because personally I'm trying to make my Plan With Me videos a little bit shorter, just so, first of all, they're easier to voice over, but then also so that my computer will export them, because I don't know how people are exporting 3-hour-long YouTube videos. My computer will not do that. So that is the finished week. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know what you're doing here at the end of the summer. Are there any special events coming up? Are those waiting until fall? Let me know. I'd love to know what it is you're up to during this season. All right, take care. Bye.